Hi, I'm Kara Cute from the Rutgers Department of Human Ecology.
And I'm Rachel Schwam. I'm also in the same department, and we're PIs on the project Best Practices in Coastal Storm Risk Communication. And we conducted this project in 3 phases. The first phase were qualitative interviews with local emergency managers to find out how they currently communicate with their publics about coastal storm risks. And what messages they're giving to the public and how they get those messages out. The second part was a quantitative survey that Kara will talk to you about. And the third part was we put together a website that's focused on getting local emergency managers the best information about how to communicate with their public about coastal storm risk.
So, as Rachel mentioned, we conducted a quantitative internet survey. We did it in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut with coastal residents in those states. We have a number of findings from the study. I just want to highlight 2 of them right now. We used a series of mini experiments with hypothetical storm scenarios, and we tested different messages in each one. And we found that when a message mentions a street level evacuation, so an individual hears a message that says that their street is being evacuated, that doesn't seem to be more effective in raising evacuation intentions when compared to just a town level message. So it seems that just stating town names that are included in the evacuation is sufficient for, or at least as good as saying street level names in evacuation messages. Secondly, we compared different types of evacuation wording, so mandatory evacuation, voluntary evacuation, and other wordings. And like many of the other groups that were funded through the CSAP program, we found that using voluntary as a descriptor of an evacuation results in very low levels of evacuation intention. So saying mandatory seems to result in the highest, but that there are some other words that can be used in between there, such as evacuation advisory or just evacuation recommendation, that seem to result in higher levels of evacuation intentions than using the word voluntary. So along with everyone else, we would advise against using voluntary in any evacuation messaging. Thank you.